that ACN has created to help you, the brand new business partner, launch your business and become profitable right away. To give some background on myself, I've been part of this company now for 18 years. I can't believe the time has gone that fast. I've been fortunate to build this business alongside my wife, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, my brother-in-law. So this has been a family affair for almost 2 decades. It's been an amazing journey. And what we have found through that experience is we have found, as well as the company, ACN has created a system that will create for you the environment to allow you to succeed, even though the vast majority of you will be building this on a part-time basis. My background was not a business. I had no previous sales experience. I had never been an entrepreneur. When I was shown this business, I had a career, a job working 40, 50, 60, 70-hour work weeks. What I understood, like many of you, if I do more work, I make more money. The problem is, if I stop doing the extra work, I also lose that extra income. And what we're going to show you here tonight and go through in the next 20 some odd minutes is the system and process to allow anyone, no matter how busy your life currently is, how you can successfully launch and build your business. My desire for you is to be successful and to become profitable. So let's get to it. Now, essentially, this is a quick start training. It is going to be important for you to be consistent in your training and your seeking of knowledge. Fortunately, this is just one component. Well, some won't. So what? And you just simply go find the next person. That mindset, the idea that it's not about you, it's really about them and your friends and their situation that they're in, is going to create a lot more simplicity to the business when you understand it's not really about you. It's really not even about ACN and how great this opportunity is. It's all about where your friend is in the moment that you talk to them. If they're open and interested, they're going to decide to become a customer or decide to do the business. And if it's not the right time in their life, they're not going to do it no matter who talks to them. Have long-term vision. The goal for you in doing and pursuing ACN should be freedom. Freedom of time and freedom of resources. There's a lot of resources now available in the world where you can find an abundant amount of information and coaches out there that'll teach you and get you in the right mindset. But the biggest battle in this company and the biggest battle you're going to have in this business is between your ears. It's all in your mind. This is a 90% mental, 10% physical business. So if you can get your mind right and stay laser focused and put the blinders on and just understand what you need to do to be successful and don't allow the peripheral distractions to affect you, you're going to have results and you can have them very, very quickly. So let's get to the details of what we need to do. Number one, we know that the business costs only $199. Now, I will tell you, don't be deceived by the low entry cost. This is a multi-million-dollar opportunity that has created success for thousands of people around the world. So for only $199, you're playing in the business of big boys. So don't minimize your effort because of the low cost of involvement. You're going to get out of it what you put into it. But the first thing you need to do is activate your online store. Make that commitment for $25 a month. You have no customer service responsibilities. This is a phenomenal advantage. The other thing I encourage you to do is like all of our social media platforms, from Facebook to LinkedIn to Twitter. Get on all the social media platforms that ACN provides so that you're fully connected and aware of everything ACN has to support you in your growing business. Now, what do we want you to do right away? Number one, that's to become profitable. I want to mince no words. 100% of the money that we make in this company comes from the customer acquisition model, meaning you and I don't make any money whatsoever because a new person joins the opportunity. We only make money when customers or services are connected through an online store. Now, the reason you decided to do this is because you wanted to create some extra income. The first way, as you are aware, that we earn income is the form of customer acquisition bonuses. Now, as you know, these are unlimited, but if I were brand new today, my goal would become customer qualified as quickly as possible. Now, what does that even mean? Very simple. Becoming customer qualified simply means you've connected at least 3 services. In our organization, we teach 5 is the minimum number to become customer qualified. We do that because there's a point value that is connected or associated with every service that we connect. Some services are a 1 point, some services are worth 8. So to keep it simple, if you focus on getting 5 services connected, not only will you become profitable, likely you're going to earn a $200 bonus, which is recouped or recovered your initial investment, which, by the way, isn't the goal, but it's nice to have accomplished right away. Second or third, it's going to give you the experience. See, most people that look at this opportunity are looking for the details of how does it work? How do I actually do it? What's the process people will go through? Well, when you become a user of the services that we provide yourself, it gives you confidence in the process, understand the mechanics, and create income from the process. So it's always important for you to work closely with the person that got you started and focus on becoming customer qualified right away, because becoming customer qualified, or CQ, releases your first check. And again, there's no limit to how much money you choose to earn in these customer acquisition bonuses. But once you have 5 services connected, for every 3 additional services that are connected, whether from your home or from the homes of other people that you know from anywhere around the world, you will start earning and accruing these bonuses. Again, I'm going to direct you to the compensation plan and encourage you to jump into our Saturday training where we can spend more time in the compensation plan. But where do customers come from? Very simple. They come from yourself. When I got started in this company 18 years ago, I looked inside my own home and said, hey, what services am I currently using? What services am I currently paying for? And if there's a way and a chance for me to make money from that and gain experience, then I'm going to do it. So I immediately changed over my cell phone, my energy, my internet. I did everything that was possible and reasonable. Now, I'm not saying you need to go and cancel your cell phone if you owe $2,000 on your cell phones as a family and put yourself in debt in order to become a customer of Flash Wireless. I'm saying be thoughtful and intentional about maximizing the things you're already spending money on, and where possible, become a customer of yourself. So you should be your own first customer. Then you should focus on people who do not become business partners. Again, the focus is to share this business with other people. And naturally, not everyone's going to do it. So whether your ratio is 70% or 80% or whatever the ratio may be, if you show 10 people the business, 4 decide to do it and 6 decide not to do it, you have 6 potential customers who can support you by simply connecting a service. The third type of person is people that you do business with. Now, this took time for me to understand, but in business, there's loyalty. Where if I do business with you, there is some measure of expectation where possible, you'll do business with me. Now, again, we offer services everyone is using. So it does make sense that the person who cuts my grass or cuts my hair or does my wife's nails can also support our business, or at least give us the opportunity to become a customer. The other thing is everyone else. So remember, the biggest advantage that I can teach you about becoming a customer acquisition king or queen is to focus on the words favor, help, and try. I would love a favor. Would you be open to doing me a favor? I would love your support. I've loved supporting you in your business as a haircutist or lawnmower or whatever. I would love your support. I'm launching and building my own business to create options for my family. Given the uncertain times, I'm looking for diversification. I would love your support to allow me the opportunity to simply review to see if we could be a good fit. See, I love that language, giving people the opportunity to understand this is a favor to you. And the favor really is just to see if we can be a good fit. And if we can find a service that's a good fit, would you support me in my business? It would mean a lot. That language will make you very wealthy and successful in customer acquisition. Knowing the rate plans in and out really won't. People generally are not detail oriented. Now, that doesn't excuse you from becoming knowledgeable about services, but it's not required upfront. Focus on the language, help, favor, try. The customer approaches, focusing on what we call a private business reception, or a PBZ, is an event where you're going to schedule time to show a volume of people at one time what we're doing. And as you're expanding your business, it's by far and away the most effective way to build this business is by focusing on PBZ, a private virtual event where people from around the country or world can jump on through Zoom technology and see what this opportunity is and see why you're so excited about the possibilities. And just be excited about what you're doing, not necessarily trying to shove it down their throat and say, hey, you're an idiot if you don't do this, but just always say, hey, I'm excited about this. I'm excited about what possibilities exist for me and my family, and I would love your support. Please join me tonight for 20 minutes and learn about what I'm doing. You might have some great insight. You might be able to think of people that could benefit from the services I provide. I would love your support. Very simple process, which also goes into the inviting process. So again, the approaches can be also charity. Every time that we connect a customer through our online store, we give back through our network of food banks. And a warm market approach, again, that's simply someone that you know. Now, I'm going to encourage you to plug in every Tuesday and Thursday to the customer acquisition training specific on product knowledge so that you can become more knowledgeable and comfortable talking about the different services that we provide. Again, those are done on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and those are hosted by ACN. They're phenomenal, and there's tremendous amounts of insight you're going to gain from that. The other thing I want you to remember is that there's a focus to grow fast. Now, in anything in life, you know that going faster is easier than going slower. If you were to try to push a car, if anyone's ever run out of gas and tried to push a car, if you kind of push slowly, it's difficult to generate momentum or to move something, whether it be an airplane or anything in life. So the thing is to focus on what do I need to do to get rapid results with the least amount of effort to get the greatest results. And the fastest way to have success, the simplest way to have success, is to schedule 2 private Zoom events for yourself immediately. I would encourage you to schedule your first event and call it an emergency event within the next 24 hours. If you could do it today, even better, but do it for sure within the next 24 hours. Those are called your flat tire friends. Those are people that are closest to you, closest friends, closest family. If you were to get a flat tire tonight on the freeway, who would you call in an emergency? That is the people you're going to reach out to immediately and have an emergency event. The other event might be 48, 72 hours from now, but the events will build on themselves. But up front, you need to schedule 2 dates and 2 times in your crazy calendar that you can commit to a 30-minute presentation with the individual that you're working with. So in your calendar, be intentional. Don't confuse time invested with productivity. That's a mistake so many people had. I fell into that trap early on in my career where I spent time, hours in essence, making lists and thinking of what I would do and formulating great business visions and putting vision boards up and doing all sorts of stuff that was busy activity, but not productivity. Therefore, I wasn't getting the results I had desired, and I had no free time. So I needed to be intentional about what I did. And that's why I'm so grateful we have this type of information and platform so that you can fast forward and skip over all the mistakes that we made. So schedule 2 private Zoom events for yourself as quickly as possible because there's an amazing bonus for you. The moment you become customer qualified, you release the first bonus available through ACN. And by becoming customer qualified, you also position yourself to be qualified to earn an additional bonus as you share this information with other people, and other people naturally will want to do it with you. As those individuals become qualified and earn a bonus themselves, it also releases a bonus for you. So you're opening and unlocking the full weight and potential of the compensation plan by simply becoming customer qualified. But the reason behind doing Zoom events, private business Zooms, is because we're going to accelerate time frame. I would set a goal for yourself of to show at least 10 people the opportunity within your first 72 hours. If you can get 10 sets of eyeballs to look at this information, you're going to be on a great start to growing your business. And without a doubt, you're going to be identifying people that want to do the business with you and become business partners or IBOs, and people that want to become customers and support you in your journey as a new business owner. So again, I can't stress more strongly the power of doing that. And this month, there's a executive team leader bonus that says if you and at least 1 or more business partners in total acquire 30 points, you can earn an additional bonus where you can earn an unlimited amount of money in your own personal customer acquisition bonus. But there's a special ETL bonus that can help you earn an extra in excess of $400 for simply becoming an executive team leader quickly. The other advantage to this is to understand there's a process where your friends know you, given whatever your occupation or career is. But you have an expert that is working alongside of you in ACN, and then you have what we call your prospects. And those are people we're trying to look at what we're doing. Now, again, my background was not in telecom, was not in energy. I had no experience in sales. I was a police officer. My wife was a high school teacher. And if we were going to start talking about and changing our hats and identity to try to pretend we are something new, it looks strange. I mean, imagine Michael Phelps putting on a football helmet and taking the field. You'd be like, bro, you're in the wrong environment. You may be the dolphin or the shark in the pool, but this is the wrong environment for you. Don't take it offensively if people look weird at you if you try to become the expert before you're ready. Utilize the support that's around you. Your role or your job as a new business partner is not to try to be the expert and presenter. Your job is to simply be an inviter. Invite people to come and see. Come and look at what you're doing. Be excited for you and what you're deciding to do in this opportunity. And what you're going to do is you're going to edify or speak highly of the individual or expert that you're working with. And therefore, you can transfer the trust your friends have in you generally, and they have experience, your expert has experience in the industry, and therefore we can close this circle and you're going to have more success so that you don't have to do all the heavy lifting. The thing about this business is we want to create a partnership where you get to do about 10% of the work, which is the inviting. We do all the heavy lifting, and ACN does the back end work of customer service. So in this process, when you're inviting your contact, we call them prospects, but that's just individuals that you know. Always ask people basic information. The truth is, most of the people you're going to talk to, you know their situations, you know what's kind of going on in their lives, you know what they do for a profession. What I have found the easiest process to invite people to look at this is be natural, be yourself. You don't need some fancy inviting script, just be yourself. Call people you know and say, hey, listen, Joey, listen, I would love your support. I have an event scheduled tomorrow for 20 minutes or 30 minutes at 6 o'clock. I would really appreciate your support to jump on. My wife and I, we're looking for ways to support our family, to get ourselves out of some debt we've got ourselves in from education, or whatever your situation may be. Maybe you're tired of working 2 jobs. Maybe you're tired of 30 hours of overtime like I was. That would be the reason you share with your friends of why you're having this event. And I'd appreciate your support just to jump on and learn about what I'm doing. That is how simple it is. If you ask someone directly, hey, listen, I know you're always looking for opportunity. Do you keep your business options open? I'd love to have you join me and learn about what I'm doing. It may interest you. Again, be natural. Work with the individual and the team that you're working with. I guarantee you they have a script. But no matter what your script is, your confidence has to be in yourself. Be excited about the opportunity because people follow passion and excitement more than they do knowledge. That's important. When people ask you questions, and remember, questions are normal, simply be new. I was a question asking person. If you called me and said, hey, Ryan, I want you to come over to an event I'm having. I'd love your support, see what I'm doing. I would ask, well, what are you doing? If you told me, I don't know and I can't explain it, I wouldn't come. So for me and my style, I want to have some measure of an answer when my friends ask me, what is it? Now, I'm not going to break down the whole business, but I want to at least be able to explain what it is we're doing. Pretty simple. I'm glad you asked, Jeff. I'm excited about hosting an event to teach people about a business that Megan and I are going to be building. It deals with technology and some essential services. I don't want to go into the details with you over the phone, but I'd appreciate you jumping on and learning with the individual that I'm so excited about working with. See, I transfer the conversation about what the business is to who I'm excited about them to meet. And if you can learn to pivot the conversation and focus from what is the business, not that you can't explain it, because this business isn't difficult. We're positioning ourselves to make money from services everyone uses. That's not wrong to say. Now, diving deeper into the details before you're comfortable answering more questions, that's where you fall into the trap. That's where people get caught up. That's where your mind plays tricks on you about, crossing in front of a cave and their bear's going to jump out and attack you. This is not a scary conversation. It's the unknown that gets people tripped up. But talk about new technology that you're excited about. Now, the virtual technology we're talking about is talking about identity theft protection. We're launching in a whole new industry. And I'm telling you, this is a big deal to be positioned with a service growth like identity theft protection. Again, focus on the person that you're working with. Zoom meeting etiquette. I'm going to cover this very briefly, but the individual you're working with will spend more time. Be conscious that this is a multi-million-dollar business. And if you're going to do an event and you're going to try to promote and grow your business, think of it like a grand opening to a business. Would you have rats running around the floor of a grand opening if you had a traditional retail business? Absolutely not. You would have it dressed up as best as you could. I would not show up to a hoodie and a beanie on my head if I were trying to build and promote my business. Now, no matter what your natural style of dress is, dress professional given whatever your natural style of dress is. You don't need a button-up shirt. I'm not saying you have to have a suit and a tie. I'm just saying dress one level above normal for you. Show that you put a little bit of effort into building your event. Have cats and dogs put away. Have children put down. Try to minimize noisy distractions. Have tested experience with your leader about how to utilize the Zoom technology. Be comfortable welcoming your friends when they jump on. Remember, these are your friends. They know you. So be engaging with your friends when they first jump on. This is a very simple business. It just takes execution. So remember, have some etiquette when people join. Treat this business like a business, and it will pay you like a business. Imagine people that you're welcoming them. Just keep it normal. The other thing is, remember this, at the end of a presentation, it's not about trying to sell people. It's just a matter of sorting. And when people are interested after a presentation, enroll them, get them started, sign them up. If people have questions, refer them to a quick start training like this. Forward them into our Saturday training. Have them get on the phone with the individual or team that you're working with, and they'll help you answer the questions and enroll your friend, or find out that it's not the right opportunity for them and help them become a customer. See, not everyone that has questions is going to end up becoming a business partner. It's okay. We actually are looking for people who just want to become customers. And remember, in this sorting process, there will be people that are interested in doing nothing. They're not interested in supporting you in your business, and they're not going to be interested in becoming a customer. It's okay. Don't take it personal. Just understand we're sorting people, not trying to sell. And again, I'm going to encourage you, join Saturday training, because this will be covered in great detail on Saturdays. Now, there's a step process that is already established for you to have success. Number one, as a review, sign up, attend the quick start trainings, plug into your team events, schedule 2 private Zooms today, tonight, right now. Your first event is an emergency meeting. That's your flat tire friends. The second event is going to be one, again, 48, 72 hours from now, where you're going to be inviting more people to come look at this information with the individual and team you're working with. Scheduling and hosting your own private Zoom. Remember, we, the system, ACN as a company, we're doing heavy lifting. Your only job is to simply invite people, and don't overcomplicate the process. Remember, it's just like inviting to a birthday or a wedding or to any celebration. Some people will show up, some people won't. Don't take it personal. Your role is to be excited and invite people to come see what you're doing. Come and see, come and meet, come and look at. Very simple. Funnel your prospects into the nightly presentations that are done through ACN. Focus on the environment. This is how and why it's possible. The weekly customer acquisition trainings. This is a process. And now the granddaddy of them all training events, beyond the Saturday trainings, is the Game On event that ACN is going to be hosting here in March. Make sure you and your team, all the people that you're showing ACN to right now, are focusing on this Game On event. Because whether you're involved in the business now, or all the people you show the business to, they can all plug into and participate in the Game On event. And here's what I have found. The most skeptical people, when they see the environment and the culture and the actual training that is involved in ACN, skepticism drifts away, because they see and understand the process and the mechanics. And when you understand the opportunity and you understand how to do it, this business is phenomenal. In fact, the greatest opportunity that you'll find in this country is available right in your hands. All you have to do is make the decision to implement what we're teaching, and you're going to have success yourself. Now, to wrap things up, here's what you need to do. Get with your coach tonight. Lay out with them what your game plan is. Focus on getting the customers acquired to get you customer qualified right away. Focus on scheduling your own private Zooms tonight. And focus on registering for the national Zoom event, the Game On event that ACN is holding. Ladies and gentlemen, I am confident that if you implement what I have just gone through here tonight and what we have learned in our 18 years, not only from what the company has created, but from other people and our mentors around us that have taught us, we can absolutely help you accelerate the time frame. But I need to let you know that this business lives and dies based on your desire to want to make it successful. I'm going to encourage you not to pay attention to the people on the peripherals. Focus on the people that are locking arms with you and helping you create success in your new business. 2021 is going to be a phenomenal year. ACN is going to double in size this year, and you're going to be in the front row of that expansion and growth. Don't be a spectator. Get on the field. Make 2021 your greatest year ever. God bless. Thanks for joining me tonight. My name is Ryan Williams, Regional Vice President, Circle of Champions member.